is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas.
Very well. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today we will be doing the Lantern Rite main storyline. Those who have watched a video previously, we did accidentally start it, and we will be doing this in English dub. I know that Hu Tao, who is a main character in this, is not voiced, and a couple of others, but I do enjoy hearing the voice actors that are voiced. For example, Shang Ling is voiced. Paimon is, of course, as has been for the past few updates, voiced. So we will be doing it in English dub. I do wish that there was an option to kind of blend the voicing with oh, if this person's not voiced in this update, instead we'll go to you can have the translation in Japanese, which maybe that would be even more confusing for people, but still. With that being the case, however, with that out of the way, the UA celebrates, and 8 adepts face a hidden calamity. Let us head over to the venue. This is the custom gift envelope stall. You can pick your preferred design, leave a custom message, and hand them out to friends and family. If you're interested, Madame Lanyan, please take a look.
I take it these coins go inside the envelope? They look a little different from regular Mora. Kind of Vice Ravana! Yes, originally an exorcism sigil, widely used in thaumaturgy. These days, it's used as a lucky charm to prevent disaster and bring favor. Quite popular with business owners, hoping for peace and prosperity. Oh, I interrupted you, didn't I? Oh, sorry. I just got a little carried away. I meant no offense, Lady Yuhong. You flatter me, Lady Yuhong. My family are but distant relatives. We would hardly consider ourselves the true heirs to that illustrious lineage. Well, I won't deny that I pride myself on my level of learning. So by all means, it would be my pleasure to assist the Lady Yuhong.
Ka-ching! Hard at work with the festivities as usual, huh? Wow, nice to meet you, Madame Lan.
The Traveler, her buddy Paimon, and Xiangling. Hello! Oh, sorry. Interrupted again, didn't I? It's just quite exciting. Meeting these 3 people I've heard so much about. I never imagined I'd get the chance.
I think you mean 2 people, right? I'm just a chef. A good one, but it's not that much to get excited about. You don't need to include me just to be polite.
Oh, I beg to differ. The first meal I ate in Liyue Harbor was at Wanmin Restaurant. Xiangling's cooking gave my taste buds plenty to be excited about.
Hello, Madam Lamb. Nice to meet a master craftswoman.
Please, call me Lanyan. And I'm no master craftswoman. Just a humble maker of handicrafts.
Sounds amazing! But what are the 8 adepts? Are they like adepti? Wow, Paimon's never heard that story before. Shaped like a huge tree, right? Oh, I think I heard that one from a storyteller once. The sanctification of Tao Du. So Tao Du is the giant tree?
Even today, in my hometown, people still say things like, "You'll never cross Mount Taodu when you die." It's very insulting though, so don't go around repeating it.
Oh no! And then what?
That's where the sanctification of Tao Du comes in. The 8 adepts rose up to solve the crisis and laid down a great magic array to purify Tao Du.
Wait! The border? The border between life and death? That's where it comes from?
So the legends say, but who knows if it's true?
Those 8 adepts must be super powerful if they could purify a god. Are we sure they weren't just adepti?
Yep. And in fact, their tale specifically emphasizes that most of them were ordinary humans.
If I remember right, they were from several groups that joined forces. A Guixiang one, a Lianxiang one, and...
Right! The 3 hermits of Guizhang, the 2 sages of Lianshan, and the 3 beasts of Tao Du. Collectively, the 8 adepts. The mainstream narrative holds that the Guizhang hermits and the Lianshan sages were human.
Seriously? Did Shinsho tell you that? Because it sounds like something right out of a martial arts novel. So what about the third hermit?
So it's true? The Wangsheng funeral parlor really does have a secret art?
I heard from Hu Tao that she has a flaming staff handed down by her forebears. Apparently it has special powers used for cleansing rituals. But it could just be another one of her tall tales. Oh, you probably haven't met Hu Tao yet, have you? She's the director at the funeral parlor.
I've never had the pleasure, but I've certainly heard of Director Hu Tao.
Okay, well these Guizhong hermits sound pretty legit. How about the two sages and the three beasts? What's their story?
I heard there's a hidden palace deep in the mountains south of the Stone Gate. Traditionally, that's believed to be where they retreated for cultivation.
Aw, what? Not you too? Seems like everyone's busy with work. The traveler's being especially nice today, checking in on everyone's well-being. Well, what other option does she have? It's not like she can drag them away from their desks and force them to have fun against their will.
Looking at it now, I think it's probably not going to be super pleasant if I do the voice acting. So I'll keep quiet for those. I'm also noticing that if I hover over my VTuber, there is some sort of creepy doubling effect. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Be right back. Not something I can completely fix, but I'll just have to be conscious of that in the future. Mortal Kombat. Is this a ornament? I see. Interesting. Alright. Talk to Minglan.
Rev the engine!
Talk to Mika. But I believe we were first supposed to head here.
Exactly. Since this has come at such a festive time, I'd rather keep things low-key to avoid disturbing the celebrations. Sure, but let's stick with something small. His lordship has never been a fan of ostentation. It sounds perfect. You think of everything, Director Who. Yes. His lordship had one made 2 years ago, in fact. He sourced an excellent block of gloomwood and had an artisan convert it into a casket. It's currently being stored at the old family house at Yilong Wharf. It's like you read my mind. Master expressed the same concern, but he also said he has full confidence in the Wangshang Funeral Parlor's judgment in this area. That sounds ideal. Oh, and we should put some rugs down. Make them tortoiseshell. His lordship is very fond of that color. Master requested no music procession, but 16 pallbearers. Nothing flashy. Plain clothes will do, as long as they're smart and all dressed the same. Open sedan chair, please, with 4 pairs of white plaques and 20 pairs of red plaques. Yes, 2 sets of gold weaponry and 2 sets of soul banners, 4 items per set. That will do nicely. For the hanging banner, we want an octagonal tube with 8 tassels per corner and a dome of red gauze covering the top. As for the portrait pavilion, we're looking to do one incense pavilion with 2 spare rooms. One is a changing room, the other is a display room, and we'd like a plain white cover over the whole thing. Ah, I knew I missed something. The family neglected to consider that in their sorrow, but it's a minor detail. What would your suggestion be? Excellent! I must say, Director Who, you really understand your clients.
Greetings, Director Who. Lady Ningguang has arrived, and she would be most grateful if you could join her at Yujing Terrace.
Of course. I've taken plenty of your time already. Don't let me keep you.
Of course, Director. I'll handle it.
The Hu family is truly blessed. It seems their directors go from strength to strength with each generation.
I agree. She was born for the job.
Ah, yes, Madam Undertaker. I didn't get the chance to discuss payment with the director.
There's no rush. I gathered from your conversation that the situation is still unfolding. This was just an initial meeting, so that we can make advanced preparations, yes?
That's right. Master asked me to come a few days ahead of time so that things aren't rushed at the last minute. On that note, please do keep everything strictly confidential for now. No public announcements.
Of course. You have my word.
Thanks. Could I trouble you for a pro forma invoice? Easier for the family to review that way.
I'll get that to you in due course. Oh, hello. Can I help you?
Hey, Fairy! We're looking for Hu Tao. Is she here?
You just missed her, unfortunately. She's attending a meeting elsewhere.
Oh. Any idea when she'll be back?
She didn't say, but she only left a moment ago. She could be some time. If it's anything urgent, I'd be happy to take a message for you and I'll relay it to her as soon as she returns.
Oh, no, it's nothing urgent.
If you'd prefer to speak with her directly, you can always wait till she's free.
Well, this sucks. Paimon thought Hu Tao would be done with work by now. I guess she's got more on her plate than we realized. Well, there's not much point in hanging around here. Why don't we go eat and come back later? Paimon is getting a little hungry. But shouldn't we wait for Hu Tao? It sounded like she's gonna be a while. Besides, I can always fire up the stove again when she's back. Okay, sounds good. Madam Lan, you must be getting hungry too, right? You should come with us. Madam Lan?
Oh, sorry. I spaced out. Whatever works for you.
Alright, Fairy, we'll head off then. Can you let Hu Tao know where we are when she gets back?
Sure. Take care, everyone.
For some reason, I get hints of Hu Tao's, or not Hu Tao, but Keqing.
Ma'am, do you happen to know who that young lady with the black hair is?
I haven't met her before, but that silver swallow hairpiece makes me wonder if she's from Chenyu Vale.
Chenyu Vale,
Something the matter?
Well, it's just... So the other day, when I was out shopping, I ran into her and Master. They were chatting away, and I noticed that she showed him a very peculiar-looking rattan figure. Later that day, as I was moving his lordship to a more comfortable bedroom, I saw something underneath his bed. And would you know it, it was that same rattan figure. There was some kind of spell written on it. It was icy cold to the touch and made the whole room chilly. The whole thing seems very sinister.
Oh my goodness. Are you suggesting that there could be unnatural causes behind his lordship's condition? Well, I've heard they practice Chi-Man magic in Chenyu Vale. Pentad fortune conveyance, fate transference, and the like.
The last thing I want to do is start suspecting anyone, but... with his lordship bedridden and Master urging me to start discussing funeral arrangements, I can't help but think. Sorry. Look at me rambling away. I'm sure I'm just being paranoid. Please forget I said anything and certainly don't repeat this to anyone else.
Don't worry, Butler Anne. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor understands the importance of discretion. Client confidentiality is paramount.
Undertaker has just a hint of like Kaylee Milne, the voice actor of Keqing. Go to Wanmin Restaurant.
Try and stop me!
I prefer to drive. I have arrived.
Dad, I brought some friends over. I'm cooking today. Dad? Dad!
Over here, Xiangling.
Oh, there he is. He's over at Ying-Ar's place. Let's go say hi.
No, no, not Yingar.
Huh? Timaeus? What's
this is so embarrassing. A few days ago, he said he wanted to come and spend the festival with me, but he started to feel unwell as soon as he arrived last night, and now he's gone and passed out. I think maybe the journey took it out of him, or perhaps he caught a cold on the way. Anyway, I was about to take him to Boo Boo Pharmacy to see the doctor, so I asked Chef Mao to watch the store while I'm gone.
Wait, you weren't gonna carry him all that way by yourself, were you? Let us help.
I couldn't possibly ask that of you. If you're sure, I'm very grateful for the help. Why don't I watch the store? As it happens, I know a thing or two about perfume. I'm sorry, I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Oh, this is Madame Lan Yen, a craftswoman from Chenyu Vale. You can trust her.
Oh, a friend of yours then. Thank you, Madame Lan Yen. That would be a huge help.
Xiangling, I guess that means we're free to head back. Let's get cooking so the troops can feast on their triumphant return.
Great minds think alike, Dad. Go on, get Timaeus to Boo Boo Pharmacy. And don't forget to come eat when you're done.
Thank you all.
Meanwhile, you bring Timaeus to Boo Boo Pharmacy, where Baiju takes him into the back room for examination. You are surprised to see two other familiar faces there. Oh man, the strike got both of them?
What do you mean by that? Oh no, did you get sick too? Oh no! Sorry to hear that. That sounds really serious. None of them could figure out what it was? That seems strange. Oh no. Singcho, this must be so hard for you.
Feeling any better? It's fit as a fiddle, dear. As in the instrument, not the finger twitching.
It's nothing serious, probably just exhaustion from the long journey, then not resting properly afterwards.
It's all my fault.
I'm prescribing a nutritious soup to be taken every night before bed. Here's the recipe. That should sort him out. But if his symptoms persist, make sure to come and see me again.
Thank you, Dr. Baiju.
Looks like Timaeus is gonna be alright. That's a relief. Eeying-R, you should probably get this guy back right away. Baiju says he needs to rest.
Agreed. Plus, I shouldn't keep Madame Lan Yen waiting too long. Drop by later when you've got a second, so I can thank you both properly.
No thank you.
Ah, Master Xingqiu. I won't beat around the bush. The situation is looking a little more complicated than I'd initially thought.
No, Chung Chung.
It would appear so, although it's debatable whether it is an illness per se. The truth is, they are both aging at an accelerated rate. Yes, significantly faster than the average person. But so far, I have not managed to determine the cause.
Cutting years off their lives? What a turn of phrase! That sounds horrible!
There are a few other remedies I can try, even if it's just trial and error at this point. This morning I sent Chi-Chi to Mount Chingsa to look for a certain herb. There's still a chance we might turn things around if we're lucky. Oh, and speaking of Chingsa, has his lordship been there recently, Master Xingqiu? And then the patient from Mondstadt, who I just saw, tells me he stopped off in Chingsa village during his journey. I can't help but wonder if there's some connection.
The Hidden Palace of Xiao formula. I get my materials there.
Wait, so Tao Du's remains? That's what's causing this mystery illness?
Not to steal anyone's thunder, but while I do suspect a connection with Chingsa village, I highly doubt that god remains are the cause.
Good point. Then what could be the true cause?
Master Xingqiu, I will head to Chingsa village to investigate further after Chi-Chi returns. Hopefully, I will have more answers after that.
Yeah, we're pros at gathering stuff. Just tell us where to go and we'll track down those herbs, no problem.
I am most grateful for the offer. I'll be sure to let you know if I need your assistance. Merely doing my duty. Don't worry about me. I'm keenly aware of my limits.
Hey, come on now. We get that you don't want us to worry, but there's no need to downplay it, all right? We should be supporting you here, not the other way around. Hey! Paimon's always been smart.
We always gotta get that one dig at Paimon.
Even though Baizhu ruled out God remains as the cause, Paimon still wants to get to the bottom of this Tao Du business. Oh, it's a shame Kuching had to disappear before she could tell us more. True. Then let's head back and ask her. Come on, Xiangling's waiting on us too.
Hello, Gentry Daon. Do you have anything to say, Baizhu?
Something else I can help you with? Either way, there's no trace of any god remains on his lordship or Timaeus. There has to be another explanation for their symptoms.
Better not get Chi-Chi sick.
Full throttle!
Alright, heading over to the scent of spring. Nope, didn't mean to. Dang it.
Rev the engines!
Ah, you're back. Thanks again for helping me get Timaeus to the doctor. Please, take this Mora as a small token of our gratitude.
Paimon thinks you're misunderstanding what that phrase means, but okay.
You'll have to excuse him. I think his efforts to learn the local dialect have fried the language part of his brain.
Alright, well, no more studying for you. Go get some rest, doctor's orders. And if you take a turn for the worse, get back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away.
Ah, yes. I almost forgot to mention. She said she went to catch up with Director Who. She told me to pass on the message.
Wait, so she left?
Perish the thought. Miss Yingar had to run an errand, so I'm just watching the shop until she gets back. Red dust under rolling clouds. I think that rings a bell. Not a scent the average young lady would choose, though. Not at all. One moment.
Scent of spring has a back?
Here. Is this what you're looking for? If I'm not mistaken, it's used exclusively for ritual purposes. Let me wrap this up for you. Huh? How can you tell? How did... Sorry, who are you? Huh? Grandpa was right. Liyue Harbor is full of hidden talents. I would never have expected the average perfume customer to be so knowledgeable.
Director Who? I gotta say, that outfit looks really good on you. Oh, that's good to hear.
Wait, Director Who?
Hey, we're back. Thanks for watching the store, Madame Lan.
Miss Yingar, that person you spoke to just now. Who was that?
Hu Tao. Director Hu Tao of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Huh? But I thought she wore the funeral parlor uniform. With the Harmony hexagram hat?
I guess she just changed into something more festive for the festival.
Shoot! I was face to face with her. And I had no idea. Sorry, Miss Yingar. Something's come up. Please let the others know I had to leave.
Huh? What could possibly be so urgent?
And then she just ran off after Hu Tao. Weird.
Are you going to look for her? If so, could you take this with you? I just found it in the store.
Huh? Wait, isn't this one of those rattan figures?
Whatever it is, we don't sell them. So I'm guessing Madame Lan left it here by accident.
Yeah, well, she definitely makes these. Although, the one she made for the street fair. Plus, it has a sigil on it for some reason.
Not the kind of thing you see every day, that's for sure. It could be important, so if it does belong to Madame Lan, I'd like to get it back to her as soon as possible.
Well, then let's head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor again. Whatever it's for, the sooner she gets it back, the better.
And away we go. Ratantoid. Left behind by someone, perhaps Lanyon. Did someone break into the store? Eula? Just gonna trigger something.
This should be enough.
Oh, cool. Eula got voiceover.
Goodbye. Happy Lantern Rite.
It's so weird seeing Mondstadt characters here. Awesome. Granny Shan. I'd like some shadow lanterns. Creepy double knee. Ah. Alright. And we're heading to the funeral parlor.
Full throttle!
I agree. Full throttle. Undertaker!
Hey, Miss Undertaker! Are Hu-Tao and Madame Lan back yet?
Sorry, I'm afraid not.
Really? How strange. They were definitely heading this way. Maybe Hu-Tao had another appointment. Any idea where we might find them?
If it was anything business related, I expect the director would have let me know. I was aware she had a meeting earlier today, for instance. But she doesn't keep me informed about her private affairs. It's possible. The director seems to have had a lot on her mind lately. In the past, she'd usually show up to work in the mid-morning. But recently, she's been getting here before the sun's up. She said she's had trouble sleeping and has been dreaming more than usual.
Trouble sleeping? Are we talking about the same Hu-Tao here? That doesn't sound like her at all.
You might want to talk to our consultant, Zhongli. He's closer to her than I am.
Oh, good idea. How did we not think of that? So, where could we find him? Probably sipping tea somewhere, right?
He's just across the road on the second floor, watching an opera. If you listen carefully, you might be able to hear it.
Yunjin!
Oh yeah, Paimon here's singing! Seems like Zhongli is the only one taking it easy today. Let's go say hi.
I'll let Zhongli enjoy his retirement
Burn it down!
as I drive up the stairs as our intended. No, Shang Li, Keith Silverstein. Oh no, Yunjin.
Nonsense, Miss Yoon. You are as stunning as ever. And
Good
if
to
that
know
was
Team
you
Master
at
Liu
practice,
Su is
well,
voiced.
The official Lantern Rite performance is sure to be truly sensational.
Hey, Zhongli! Hey, Yunjin! How's it going?
Oh dear, what a pity. I'm afraid you just missed today's performance. And Miss Yoon needs to rest her voice now, or she'll strain it.
Aw, thanks, Yunjin. But hopefully you don't think we came here just to show up late and demand a private performance. Okay, so a friend of ours left something behind at a shop. We're trying to return it to her, and all we know is she's probably with Hu-Tao. Any idea where Hu-Tao might be? Great, well this is just fantastic. That's the thing. We don't know what it's for, but we want to get it back to her as soon as possible just in case she really needs it.
Oh, goodness! That's what you're trying to get back to her? But isn't that a pentad rattan? Haven't you heard? The word on the street is that the patriarch of the Feiyun Commerce Guild has fallen gravely ill. They say his family found an ominous-looking rattan figure in his bedroom, and there was a pentad fortune conveyance talisman on it. That cursed thing must have been put there to steal his good fortune. It's destroying his health, wealth, and every other good thing in his life. And based on the description, your rattan figure looks suspiciously similar. It could even be the one that... get it away from me. I don't want that thing anywhere near me.
Relax, it's fine. This one definitely belongs to Madame Lan. Besides, we've had it on us this whole time and nothing bad's happened to us yet.
Oh, now that would explain a lot. The Lans of Chenyu Vale practice Chi-Men magic. This pentad fortune conveyance business would be...
Can I say anything, Zhongli, in defense or anything like that?
This leaves only one question unanswered. Namely, why would the Lans of Chenyu Vale have a bone to pick with the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
What? Will you listen to yourself? You can't seriously believe all that. You'd sooner convince Paimon that Rex Lapis was a slime.
Oh? Please enlighten me, Mr. Zhongli.
Thank you, Zhongli.
Oh, yes, of course, I remember now. Thank you for jogging my memory, Mr. Zhongli. I am humbled by your superior erudition.
This makes way more sense than Madame Lan going around trying to curse people to death. In that case, there's a good chance Madame Lan also purposely left this behind to keep Timea safe and well. Whew. Guess we don't need to find her so urgently after all. We were just worried that losing this might have ruined her plans. But that said, what did she need Hu Tao for anyway? And what is Hu Tao up to that's keeping her so busy? Paimon has a bad feeling about it for some reason. Are any of those thoughts the kind that might keep someone up at night?
I love how Zhongli makes the reference to his voice line about Hu Tao, where he's like, I cannot comprehend that woman.
Having a competent boss isn't an excuse to slack off, you know. Fair point. Somehow seeing how calm Zhongli is about the whole thing does make Paimon feel much more at ease.
Zhongli has Mora owe it.
Wow, Zhongli actually left the house with cash? Now this is a lantern right to remember.
Very true.
Goodness gracious! Mr. Zhongli, that looks like a very special coin you have there. Is that one of the fabled Rex coins?
Rex coin?
Yes. Look at the design on the face. It's quite different from the typical coins you see in circulation. It appears to be a symbol of Rex Lapis. There's no doubt about it. This is a Rex coin, which means it once passed through the hands of the Lord of Geo himself.
Or it's currently in the hands.
Oh, so it's just a souvenir then? I assumed it was a family heirloom of great value.
So it's an anti-anxiety coin? How is that supposed to work?
Ah, well, even if the coin itself is a replica, the symbol of Rex Lapis is still genuine. And if the symbol is real, so are its effects. So as long as you have this coin, Rex Lapis will always be with you. Mr. Zhongli, would you mind showing me to the vendor from whom you acquired this coin? I wouldn't mind procuring a little of the Lord of Geo's good fortune for myself.
Oh, that's what you were singing just now? Paimon definitely wants to hear the full thing. We'll be there. We were actually learning about the 8 Adepts earlier, but we never found out who the 3 Beasts of Tao Du were. Oh, so they really weren't human, huh? The Lone Butterfly sounds pretty self-explanatory, but what about the Silverwing and Celadon Mare? What kind of creatures were they? Oh, cool! So, what about the butterfly? What did they get up to? Oh, that's so tragic. Interesting. Huh. And then he taught that to the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, right? Didn't they train under him?
To those who may have noticed, there is some sort of weird glitch going on with the autoplay where it just skips over certain parts of the language, which can be annoying when they're not actually talking. We'll try to look for it here. There we go.
Now we finally have names for the full roster. Thanks, Yunjin. Hey guys! Are you finally done? I've been waiting forever! Huh? Oh, Xiangling, what are you doing here? Tracking you guys down, obviously. You really made me work for it, too. It's honestly a little rich that you're out here telling everyone else to take care of themselves and keep a good work-life balance when you are apparently too busy to eat. Keep this up and I'll have to drag you to the dinner table and force-feed you my delicious cooking against your will. Here we are. I present to you Chef Xiangling's newest creation, Drunken Plums in Snow. You must be starving, surely. Go on, dig in. Wow, this is so nice of you, Xiangling. Paimon hadn't noticed how hungry she had gotten, but smelling that food is making Paimon ravenous. Sounds like you have a tough life, hey, Paimon? Sometimes you feast, but sometimes the traveler lets you go hungry. You should ditch the traveler and hang with me from now on. You'll never go hungry again. Ooh, now that is a tempting offer.
This is true. I've never charged you for a meal.
That may be true, but you also pretty much never feed Paimon on time. I was only kidding. I know Paimon loves to eat, but I think it'd take more than food to pry her away from your side.
So, is this canonizing that we have to feed Paimon and that Paimon cannot feed herself? We know Paimon has a hidden Mora pouch. So she can pay for her own food. But her hands can't reach her mouth? Is that what we're going with here? The plot thickens.
Anyway, enough about that. Time for you guys to eat. Whatever your plans are after this, they'll go much better on a full stomach.
Alrighty. Let's see this Rex coin. That'll certainly not show up later. Oh, and this expires. Wait until 2 days later. Very well. And a 1 and a 2. I never noticed that you can actually see the pink of the sacred sakura from all the way over here. If that is the sacred sakura. It's been 2 days. Where am I going?
It's been 2 whole days. Surely Hu Tao must have finished her work by now. Let's go to the funeral parlor and check.
It's been 2 whole days, and for me it's been less than a minute.
Hello, you two. I'm so sorry, but if you're looking for the director, I'm afraid she still hasn't returned.
What? She still isn't back after 2 whole days?
Not exactly, but it's not unheard of. The director is unpredictable sometimes. She's been known to disappear for up to 2 weeks.
Okay, well in that case, a couple of days isn't a huge deal. Hu Tao will be Hu Tao.
Coming!
Oh, hey, Gaming! So, what brings you here? Hold on! A delivery from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor to Chenyu Vale? Is this for the Feiyun Commerce Guild by any chance?
We're psychic.
No. We just ran into Xingqiu a couple of days ago, so he told us the news.
The goods are ready for inspection. This way, please.
Wait, Gaming! The last we heard, Baiju was still trying to figure out a way to help Xingqiu's great-grandfather. So, did it not work then? Ah, gotcha. Hey, Traveler, do you think we should go see Xingqiu? That doesn't sound promising. Yeah, he's sure to know what's going on.
Dim sum. I'd love some. Bye, Joe.
What are the chances coincidences! We were just about to go looking for you.
I was indeed. Traveler, there's a situation I need your help with. No, his condition is stable for now. This is a different situation.
What did you do to
It's
Chi-Chi?
about Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi? What's wrong with her? Has she passed out too?
She still hasn't come back from her herb gathering trip. It was 2 days ago that she left, and she was supposed to return the same day.
Oh, maybe all the mountain climbing slowed her down. Or maybe she got bored of work and turned it into a vacation.
Given Chi-Chi's unique condition, we always make sure to write the agreed return time in her notebook.
Yikes! Has this ever happened before?
But I've dealt with many adventurers in the past, and they don't always fill me with confidence. So I'm not comfortable leaving the search for Chi-Chi to them alone. In short, right now, you are the only person I feel I can trust completely.
Why do I feel like you sent her to a certain place that involves a pyro domain and maybe appeared in Hu Tao's character trailer?
Wulong Hill, in the Qingsa mountain range.
Qingsa again, huh?
Indeed. It's looking increasingly likely that something untoward has happened up there. I saw 2 new patients yesterday. Their symptoms were identical to those present in Timaeus and his lordship.
Yep, finding Chi-Chi is the #1 priority right now. We'll update you as soon as we can.
Thank you both. I'm counting on you.
Okay, my respect for you has gone up ever so slightly, Baiju. You actually care about Chi-Chi, to an extent. Alright. Yep, right where I expected. Chi-Chi! We're coming to rescue you, whether you like it or not. Those who are wondering, this place looks nice, bright, and sunny. Don't worry, it'll get much worse.
Full throttle!
Is it just Paimon, or is this place creepier than ever?
Hello. Goodbye. A rattan doll. Found Chi-Chi.
Lightning, echoing song! Hey!
Look! It's another one of Lan Yan's rattan figures! Does that mean she's been here? Just what are they up to? Oh, Paimon's got it! They came here to go ghost hunting! The people from the Adventurers Guild did say Wulong Hill was haunted. Hu Tao knows all about ghosts, and Lan Yan's rattan figures have all those witness sigils on them. So she must know what she's doing too. One second. Oh, okay. Hear Paimon out. Chi-Chi's a zombie, so her joints are stiff. That means she can't run too fast, and so she must have gotten kidnapped by a ghost.
That deserved a traveler eyebrow raise or disappointed look.
All right then. Well, let's keep looking for clues. We'll see who's right soon enough.
I saw a creepy red torch.
Huh? What was that sound? Ah! Ghost incoming!
Yolan!
Yelan, what are you doing here? We were told this place was haunted. Well, guess it kind of was, just not by ghosts apparently. But we have to find Chi-Chi. She went missing around here and she could be in danger. Huh. What makes you so sure? Shu noticed that too. He's convinced that something's up in Chinksa village. Huh. The plot thickens. Probably. If only we knew where the heck they've gone. Really? So where are they? What? Why?
You don't think we can beat you?
What are you gonna do?
Joke's on you. I can go where I want. Okay, fine. I assume I'm going to the Jade Chamber. That's not the Jade Chamber. Down we go. Nope. How much we want to bet I'm dead? Beto. Ningguang.
Ahoy there, Captain Beto! What? Been where? Where's there? Border? The border? That border? Whoa! When did you find out about the border? Wait, and how did you know we'd been there before? Oh, right. Literally your job to know that kind of stuff. Fair enough. Good job. If even Hu Tao can't get out, there must be something seriously wrong.
So fun fact, as a hoarder of content, I have not actually done the story quest related to the border, and have not done it before. But I shall pretend, for the sake of this story, that I have been there before, because clearly I made it out alive.
Of course! If our friends are in trouble, we'll help however we can. But there's one problem. Last time we went to the border, Hu Tao led the way. We don't know how to get there on our own.
Ningguang's the type of person to do that gate herself.
Rise like smoke.
Oh. Well, since I was kind of randomly expecting it anyway. Hello.
Oh, no, we were just...
Okay. Yes, here is the update. We won't go. Please let Xiao be voiced. He always gets stuck working on Lantern Rite.
Try and stop me.
Is there a no bike policy? If so, too bad. Xiao!
Xiao, you're already here.
No! Like we don't know how to do this, Xiao. We've done more than enough with you together already.
We'll be fine. Danger's never stopped the traveler before, has it? Exactly. Plus, we made a promise to Ningguang. What? Are we not good enough? Oh, so you're just worried for her safety. Wait, but she has extensive experience in battle too. Come on, think of something.
Alright, we promised Zhongli we would go.
Huh? What do you... Oh, yeah. So, this is a protective talisman that Zhongli gave us. It even has the symbol of Rex Lapis on it. See? He said we'd better get Hu Tao back, safe and sound, or there will be...
Hu Tao, you're... Or sorry, not Hu Tao. Paimon, you're a terrible liar.
Oh. Drat! Zhongli swindled us! Oh, so that's what this is about? You're worried that you won't be able to rescue us if something bad happens, huh? Paimon can understand, but still, right! Hu Tao understands the border better than anyone. Without her, no one has a clue how to handle this situation. Yep, that makes us the second most experienced border goers after Hu Tao. Whoa, that was fast. So, do you know the spell to open the border? That was amazing! So you can see Fetter?
And he's gone. Oh. R3, 5 piece per million hereafter, C3, 10, 13, 10. What kind of stats are we looking at? 67 over 154, 160 ER. Not bad. Any chance I can see the artifacts? Darn. Alright. And I'm guessing this is a special version of Xiao where skill and stuff is infinite. Okay, not so infinite, but we do get the mask permanently. Cool. Oh man, it's been a while since I did the old Xiao gameplay. Aha!
Looks like it was Fetter you saw back there after all.
Guessing that was supposed to be lend me your hand?
Huh? What did you do? Thanks, Xiao. You've thought of everything. Back in a jiffy.
Nice to know he still cares after all this time. I will. Border.
I'm quite flattered.
I wouldn't be, Emily. You're going into the border between life and death. Let's ride.
Paimon kinda recognizes this place from last time, but something feels different.
Actually, I vaguely recognize this place as well. Maybe I did do this before. Use Xiao's ability to look for anything unusual. Let's not fall off the edge. What were they throwing stuff at? Nothing. Okay. Just...
The path ends here. Should we jump down? Isn't that how we did it last time?
Welcome to the chasm before we had the chasm.
Huh. We're nearly at the end, right? Also, it's kind of hard to tell that there's been a huge disaster here. It seems just as serene as last time. Maybe try using Xiao's ability.
Onward! Well, it ran away, but I didn't actually get to see where it ran. Oh, there it is. Hi. Lead me to your master.
The rattan figure is covered in feather. How did that happen? Let's see if there are any more.
Any more? Well, if I take it as going this way, then it would imply it's here. Since that doesn't seem to be the case. It's supposed to go back in here. No, that doesn't seem to be it. Is there anything else in this direction? Okay, I guess not.
Rise with the sun!
Yeah, so I can't go that way. So I guess I have to go back into the tunnel? Because there's no other indication of where I would go otherwise.
Try and stop me!
Oh, wait. Aha. Aha. This is worse than following a sea. Actually, never mind. This is not worse than following a Sealy. Catch.
Why would Madame Lan leave her rattan figures here? It's like she's using them to cast some sort of spell. Well, if there's two, Paimon bets there's gotta be more.
Okay. We've got those two. There we go. Rattan number 3. Into the torch. Where are you going? I said into the torch. Okay. Oh. Something just appeared behind us. Yeah, it certainly doesn't look quite as nice as the place we were just in.
Get ready to jump again!
Lan Yan, Hu Tao, Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi!
Focus on my voice, Chi-Chi. You are not feeling sleepy. You are the most awake person in the whole world. Even if everyone else falls asleep, you are going to stay wide awake. Even so, it doesn't really solve anything. Fight it, Chi-Chi. Fight it.
Hu Tao being Hu Tao to Chi-Chi.
Drat! Hu Tao, we've got a problem. Somehow they've broken through my illusion. Don't be afraid, Chi-Chi. We'll protect you.
Hotel, Madame Lan, Chi-Chi! Oh, thank goodness we finally found you.
You frightened me for a second. I thought my illusion had been undone by a bunch of monsters. How did you find this place?
Wow, so Hu Tao really planned ahead. She knew someone would come after her.
It's not as simple as that. This place is changing constantly. Director Hu has found the exit plenty of times, but it would always close before we can get to it.
Don't worry, we've got you covered.
Ciao!
Drat! They must have sensed the new way out.
Hurry, we gotta fend them off!
Life goes on. Fly. Dancing in the wind. Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Bad monsters. Stop that, you. Oh, this is timed. Not me completely not noticing that this was timed.
You see, Shell? Told you we'd be fine.
Excuse me, sir, but are you the legendary conqueror of demons? There's clearly something special about Chi-Chi. If I'd absorbed that much fetter, I don't think I'd still be around to tell the tale.
Well then, let's get her to Boo Boo Pharmacy, shall we? Oh, true. We shouldn't keep Ningguang waiting any longer. She's probably as stressed as a slime in a hot spring by this point, right?
Yeah, I highly doubt it.
Okay, well, we can discuss that later. Let's just head back.
I think I'll take the scenic route back. In the general curiosity of if you can actually find Chi-Chi at Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Try and stop me!
What about the back room? Chi-Chi? Baiju? Are you in the back room? Not quite. Alright. Back to Ningguang it is. Didn't actually mean to get that, but we'll take it. Didn't even see that there.
Rev the engines! Light it up!
Well, that certainly has a wide area of effect.
Ningguang! Ningguang! We got everyone back safely! Paimon thought you'd be super anxious having to wait for us here at Yujing Terrace, but you seem as calm as ever.
Huh? So this isn't the first time? I've never heard of this happening before.
You're thinking about Natlan, right? It did feel kind of similar, but not exactly the same. Is Lily's border anything like the Night Kingdom in Natlan? No wonder so many people have been aging faster than normal.
Then what should we do now?
Wait a second. That Gates method you mentioned. Are you talking about the one from the sanctification of Tao Du? Do-over? You mean make a whole new border? And the 7? What do you mean, obfuscate?
As in, disappear from the ley lines completely, never to be seen again, taking the banished evil along with them.
So someone has to die for this to work? But you can't seriously be considering this. Huh? There was a disaster at Wuwang Hill? What happened?
Some sort of natural disaster, wasn't it? There used to be a village there, but then there was a flood or something. It took a lot of lives, and all the survivors moved away. But that doesn't explain how Wuwang Hill became the dark and gloomy place it is today. Maybe there was more to it. Sounds good. If we're all done here, I'd better get going too.
Wait, Lun Yen. Paimon meant to ask, how did you know where to find Hu Tao? Did you already know something was wrong with the border?
Oh, that. Yeah, I definitely owe you an explanation. Why don't you meet me at the Adventurers Guild later? I just need to write a letter to my family first. I want to let them know I'm fine. And I also have some questions I want to ask them.
Alright, then we'll see you at the Adventurers Guild.
Let's see if Director Who is at the funeral party. Inside, maybe. Outside, not so much.
Traveler! Paimon! Over here! Perfect time. I literally just posted my letter. Anyway, back to your question. Let me guess. You're probably thinking I predicted the border crisis with some kind of mysterious magic.
Well, yeah! Aren't the Lawns of Chen Yu Vale all experts at Qi divination or something?
No, that's simply not true. Yes, the Qi arts have been practiced in my clan for many generations. And yes, Windreader is listed as one of our ancestors in the genealogy, but my family are only distant relatives. We branched off from the main family line long ago. By my grandpa's generation, the only Cheeman he knew was a few parlor tricks. Put it like this. My grandpa makes a living telling fortunes in Yilong Wharf, but I'm making more than him just selling my handmade arts and crafts.
Huh. So why exactly did you come to look for Hu Tao?
Because Grandpa's readings have gone sideways recently. The romance and career fortunes are doing okay, but when it comes to longevity, everyone's readings suddenly saying they only have a few years left to live. It gave Grandpa quite a fright. Fearing backlash from his clients, he closed shop and shut himself away at home, trying to divine an answer to the strange readings. But after days and nights of divination, the only clue he got was Wangshang Funeral Parlor. Right around that time, I happened to receive an invitation from the Ministry of Civil Affairs to organize a street fair. So I figured I might as well drop by the funeral parlor to see what Director Hu might know about all this.
Oh. Wait, so your grandpa's divinations were correct all along, weren't they? The longevity readings were affected by the border crisis, and Wangshang Funeral Parlor was the answer, because they can fix it!
It's certainly looking that way. Apparently every soul in Liyue is now living under the creeping shadow of death. But so far, we are the only ones in the know. Wait, that's the one I left at Miss Yingar's shop. It's actually a product of genuine Cheeman art. It's engraved with an exorcism sigil to absorb inauspicious energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm. I had no idea you'd been holding on to it all this time. I guess it was meant to be. You're more than welcome to keep it if you like. When I first arrived at Liyue Harbor, I passed by a large house and felt a chill go down my spine. So I made a rattan figure and gave it to the young master there. Later on, I also sensed something similar around Timaeus, so I made another one and left it at Scent of Spring. Then I followed Director Hu to Wuwang Hill, only to find she disappeared without a trace. While I was searching the area, I found Miss Chi-Chi. She was stuck in some kind of crevice, and she seemed to be blocking something from coming through. When I tried to pull her out, we both got pulled into a cold, dark place, which I soon discovered was the border. We wandered around aimlessly for a while, until we ran into Director Hu. She'd lit some incense, and was burning Feder left and right with a flaming staff. But there was just too much. There was no way she could hope to get rid of it all. Worse still, the Feder blocked off the way we'd come in, trapping us inside. Thank goodness you came to our rescue.
Whew, what an ordeal! Still, your family sounds more impressive than you let on. Didn't you use some kind of illusion magic in the border?
Yes. Actually, that and the rattan figures are things I learned from one of my cousins in the main branch of my family. She's been practicing the Cheeman arts since she was little. She's also the one I posed some questions to in my letter back home. Wow! Good guess. Yes, I want to know for sure whether sacrificing one of the participants is a necessary part of the method or not. I figured she might know.
Huh? But Hu Tao already told us it won't come to that. She said we just need to make sure the person can withstand a strong blast of Feder.
I certainly hope that's true, but I can't help but feel uneasy about it. I haven't known Director Hu for long, but I get the sense that she prefers to keep the truth bottled up sometimes. Sure, she talks a lot, and isn't afraid to broach dark and uncomfortable topics, but she really hasn't said much in the way of her own private thoughts. It's like she's already got a plan, and is keeping it to herself.
You mean, you think she lied to us?
I wouldn't call it lying per se, but remember when the Tianquan asked about the incident at Wuwang Hill from a decade ago?
Yep. Hutao said that it doesn't have anything to do with what's happening now. Are you saying they actually are related?
I just heard that there was a flood. But given everything that's going on, I think it likely had to do with the border as well. That would at least explain the strange weather going on at Wuwang Hill. I remember my cousin saying that around that time, the Wangsheng funeral parlor set up an altar on top of the hill. I just assumed it was for a funeral. But now, I can't help but wonder if it was some sort of ritual to try and fix the border. Anyway, the ceremony was hosted jointly by two former directors of the Wangsheng funeral parlor, namely Hu Tao's father and grandfather.
Oh, really? Hutao's never mentioned her dad to us before. How strange. So you think there's more to the story, huh?
Yeah, but since she brushed it aside when the Tianquan asked her about it, I don't see how I can broach the topic. I've only known her for a few days.
Huh? You think we should ask her about it? But she's never opened up to us about family stuff before. What if she shuts us out? Alright, let's go find her and take it from there.
I hope my family will write back to me soon.
You know, it's the post and everything. It could be a while. 8 to 10 business days. 2 with Prime shipping. That really wasn't worth teleporting.
Rev the engines!
Hutao! Yep, so we thought we'd come hang out with you. What were you looking at just now? Huh? Wait, are they?
Baby Hutao.
That's awful. So, is that what made Wuwang Hill the way it is today? Sounds like you blame your dad for all this. But maybe the question is, why did he mess up? But doesn't that show how much he cared? You don't need to be so hard on him. Sure, he made a mistake, but he can't have meant for things to turn out this way. Alright, in that case, Paimon has one last question. Earlier, you said that no one will have to die when the array is activated. Is that the truth? Okay! That's all Paimon wanted to hear.
Wait 2 days. Very well. We will go on a quick be right back as I make sure to have today's video up for, well, today. And we are back. To those watching on the YouTube VOD, had to take a quick break to get a video uploaded for the channel for today's upload. Live streams don't really count, and obviously with Lantern Rite not being completed yet, could not upload it only if I wanted to do the full video. So instead, we are simply starting back up now that the video has gone live. I appreciate everyone's support. Like, comment, subscribe. If you enjoy the content you're seeing, if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Alright. And let's give ourselves... Probably am fine. I don't know how long technically in-game I was, since I wasn't actually in the game. But hopefully this counts as 2 days' time. Perfect.
Today's the day Ningguang said to meet up again. Let's head to Eugene Terrace.
Time to go to Eugene Terrace, and by Eugene Terrace, I mean get to the edge of the Wangsheng funeral parlor before it, you know, just takes me up there anyway. Oh, didn't work this time. Oh, never mind.
Whoa, everyone's here already. Yep, pretty good, thanks.
Also, my cousin wrote back to me. She mentioned that people have started to get sick in Yilong Wharf as well.
Oh no, it's spread to Yilong Wharf now? Woohoo! So what's the plan? What about the final gate? Wait, so you've assigned all the gates already? But the Gate of Death sounds so dangerous, and you only just got back from the border.
That's right. But let's discuss it once Director Who's done with you.
Oh, so you were waiting for us all this time?
Totally not setting herself to say her goodbyes. Oh, so we can actually go see them. Well, we may as well go and quickly see these areas really quick. Not quite sure how difficult it is going to be to find them. For example, a shout is going to be up here. Aha. A special marking. Ooh, Tao doll.
We're feeling great, thanks! We just heard you were taking part in the 7 and 8 gates method, so we came to see if there were any issues.
Okay. There was one in Dihua Marsh. That was being handled by Kaching and Ganyu. Where is it?
Burn it down!
Hi, Meng Mei.
Try and stop me!
No clear indicator of where this is.
Full throttle!
We once had an event over here, so it's possible that they would have set it up away from the mobs. We put it over here. Stone gate. But I didn't think so. Alright, well. Everyone here came for the story. So we shall go on with that as I'm not quite sure where we're going. Okay. Oh, you two weren't even there yet.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here at this hour. You're in unusually good spirits, Director Who. Even pesky Baiju gets a fortune coin today. It's the sun symbol.
What in the world is Chang Shung supposed to hold it with? Poor Chi-Chi.
Aw, it's nice to see that Chi-Chi's recovering well from all that fetter at the border.
I am a zombie. Zombies can't get sick.
In fact, Chi-Chi insisted on joining me at the gate tonight. She's determined to help eradicate the fetter. One moment, Director Who. Tonight, you will stand guard over the Gate of Death, the most ominous gate of them all. It may not help much, but I transferred a little extra life force to you. May it help you stay alert and focused during the proceedings. You needn't worry about that. As your archenemy, why would I undermine myself to help my opponent?
Where to next?
We're in dire straits when Chi-Chi and Hu Tao... Or sorry, when Chi-Chi and Hu Tao are getting along.
We are grateful for Director Who's well wishes. Don't worry about us. Focus on your own duties.
Where is that? Oh, okay. We fly. We fall. Oh, is Yunjin gonna be at the stage?
Rev the engines!
Also, she brought some fortune coins for you. What are you talking about? Is this supposed to be a riddle?
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Yep.
Yay! Operatic hilly tune! Let's go!
Bravissimo! She's totally not saying goodbye.
Where should we go next?
A shame we didn't get to hear Silly Churl, Billy Churl, Silly Billy, Hilly Churl in the Yunjin opera form. Where are we going? 100 meters.
Rev the engines!
Or we happen to be going up. Maybe in the direction of Zhongli. Yeah, this is probably Zhongli. No, this is Shangling. Zhongli doesn't get one. Oh, hey.
English, youngling. Yeah, director who has the most exquisite taste in the world, etc.
That'll be a thumbnail somewhere. Not sure where yet, but we'll figure it out.
Her work is incredible! Especially this Guoba hat! It's just as cute as the real Guoba!
Is Guoba voice acted? Guoba's voice acted, let's go.
It's great seeing both of you together dressed in your new outfits. You almost look like sisters! I don't know, Hu Tao. You're kind of asking a lot of me there. Why get me involved? Can't you just give these to them yourself? Fair enough. Wait, does that mean you're involved in tonight's ceremony thing? I heard the announcement from the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Wow, sounds amazing! So, is this what's been keeping you busy these past few days? No wonder we still haven't had that meal together. I bet you barely had a moment to breathe. Once the ceremony's over, come for food with us, okay? Promise you won't stand us up this time?
Smug traveler.
Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the Traveler to track you down and drag you back to the dinner table kicking and screaming!
I feel like to make up for the fact that the English voice cast isn't voiced, they just went over the top with, like, animations like that. Also, this could also be a nice thumbnail.
Alright, we've been to 3 places already. Is there anyone else you want to give a coin to? Now hope everything goes smoothly! And don't leave me hanging this time! Whoa, you got some for us too?
Try and stop me!
Oh, Paimon's so excited! What fortune are we gonna get? What does this symbol mean? Wow, you get Paimon like no one else does! Thank you, Hu Tao! Thank you so much! Huh? Why'd you change back, Hu Tao? Wait, isn't this the branch from your hat? Paimon doesn't like the sound of that.
Uh-huh. You just made it worse!
You scared Paimon. You've got a great eye, Hu Tao. It's a Rex coin. Although, probably not the genuine article, because the Conqueror of Demons told us he couldn't sense Rex Lapis's power in it.
But still, the owner before us was pretty important, I would say.
Yeah, that too. remember, the sooner you get back, the sooner we can go for a meal together. And hear Yunjin singing.
Zhongli! All right. And the truth reveals itself.
We're back! So what did you want to discuss?
Remember how I wrote a letter back home to ask about the array? Well, I got a reply.
Oh, Paimon remembers. So was Hu Tao right? No one has to be sacrificed, right?
Unfortunately, my cousin could not give me a definitive answer on this, despite scouring the family library. But given that the array gets its power from the ley lines, she suspects that the obfuscation requirement may be a rule laid down by the mountains and the land.
So, you're saying Hu Tao has to die?
If my cousin's right, and as I said, she can only speculate, but she also provided me with a method that might just be able to save Director Hu's life. See this? It's a rattan figure I made for the director. One of many. In case you've forgotten, they work by absorbing evil energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm. With the technique my cousin explained, I managed to connect several of these rattan figures to the gate array. That way, the Fetter Blast will be shared evenly by everyone in the array. What did I tell you? I knew the Traveler would help us.
I'm not gonna let Hu Tao die.
Then please, take this rattan figure. I'll link you up to the array right now. Huh? What's going on? This doesn't make any sense. I don't think I made a mistake. But it seems like I can't connect the traveler to the array.
Because we're not connected to the ley lines like the rest of everybody else.
This should work in the exact same way as the gate array, by using the power of the ley lines. But the ley lines aren't responding to the traveler. Almost as if they believe she doesn't exist.
Oh, so could that be the reason?
I've never heard of anything like that before. I don't know. This is the first time I've run into a situation like this. I would write to my cousin, but I think we're out of time.
We must go to the Gate of Death ourselves.
It's already dark out. Should we go head to the stage?
Ah yes, the calm stroll. The calm before the storm. Yao Yao and Yanfei.
There are so many people! I hope everything goes smoothly on Hu Tao's end so she can get back here and celebrate with us soon.
Lady Tianquan, the Gate of Initiation is now ready. We are good to go.
Oh, Zhongli! How did we not think of asking Zhongli earlier? Yeah. How did you know that, though? Drat! Paimon totally thought you'd have the answer! Then, why were you waiting for us? But what about her? That's not good enough! Surely there's gotta be something we can do! Huh?
That I can't die?
Oh, look! It's Lady Ningguang! Wow! I didn't know she was hosting it herself this year.
It must be because of the ceremony, right? The Ministry of Civil Affairs sent out a notice saying that this year they're doing a whole ceremony when they light up the Mingxiao lantern.
Cutscene time. Sino and Tainari.
fire's almost out. Did we fail?
Did it work? What's wrong? You two look like you've seen a ghost.
Director Who's rattan figure is broken. I can't sense her presence anymore.
What? How is that possible? You mean Hu Tao? She's... what are we gonna do? Huh? Where'd the Traveler go? A breakthrough? About what?
Time for us to do that hero thing, I believe, as certain TV shows have called it. Come on, Hu Tao. Take me to the real Hu Tao. Hopefully I don't need to have a built character for this. Actually, can we do a quick configure? Well, this is great. Let's do a quick actual character build. Don't ask why that's on, I actually have no clue. Set filter. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna go gladiators. Eula. Nahida. And then the other two. I don't know if I have anything for Veer Distant. This is the very start of Genshin build, but we'll take it. Just give me some of them with attack percent. That's all I really need. That'll do. Alright. We are ready to save the director. So Zhongli does not have to have a new job. The power of the wind. As we were told all that time ago, the wind shall guide us and protect us. Okay, I can't get rid of this. Or I guess the doll can. Nope, you cannot have the doll. You cannot have the doll. We need the doll. Hu Tao, we are here to rescue you. The Leylons cannot kill me because they do not know that I exist. We can cheat the system. We can cheat death itself, which doesn't really work for your kind of work, does it? There's something incredibly funny about the Hu Tao pigtails being used as, you know, jets. Everybody, we have a Staff of Homa. Didn't mean to hit that. Count it. I like the little detail of the flowers. Me wondering if I'm supposed to go back to the tree, or if I'm supposed to do what the quest says. I'm gonna do what the quest says. The aesthetics for this lantern ride are incredible. The funeral parlor. Traveler, hurry up and rescue me already.
Absolutely. You did 1,000,000 times better than me. Our little girl is the best. We're proud of you, little lady. But we only came to see you because we've missed you. Live in life and die in death. My child, your time has not yet come. Yes. The day of reunion will come in good time. There's no need to rush. Look, someone's here to take you home.
You shall not take Director Who this day. You wake up 2 days later in the back room of Boo Boo Pharmacy.
You're finally awake! How do you feel? Does anything hurt? You've been asleep for 2 whole days! If Baiju hadn't insisted that you were just out from exhaustion, Paimon would have been worried sick! Still, it is a relief to see you finally wake up again. Guess Baiju knew what he was talking about. The Night of Lantern Rite, of course! Hu Tao carried you here on her back. Paimon was so worried to see you unconscious. Thankfully, Zhang Li was there too, and he said you'd be fine. That being said, why did you sneak off without saying a word? Were you trying to beat Hu Tao's record for running away and getting stranded in the border? Yeah, Paimon knows. Hu Tao told us the whole story. Sounds like you did something pretty amazing. You've had a lot of visitors over the last couple of days. Zhang Li, Ningguang, Lan Yan, and pretty much everyone else you could think of. Most of them have probably left by now, but Hu Tao's still waiting out in the main room. She's been there the whole time. Anyway, you stay in bed and get some rest. Paimon will go get Baiju to take a look at you.
Just what will we come across this time?
I've literally beaten up gods, Hu Tao. Do not chop suey me. If I didn't do what I did, you wouldn't be here to chop suey me. True poet.
Rev the engines!
With the main story finished, or not quite, I'll save my review till the very end. I wonder where Xiangling could possibly be. I honestly have no idea. This is not where I thought she would be.
Hey, Traveler and Paimon!
Never mind.
Oh, hey, Xiangling! What's up? You know what's up. Our get-together, of course. Yeah! You are free, right? You are not getting out of this without a very good reason.
I nearly died.
We're not the ones who held it up. That was Hu Tao. Yeah, tell me about it. She thinks being a director gives her a license to be a flake. It's like, unless there's a sizable crowd coming, it's not worth my time. But don't worry. We've agreed that this time, we're not gonna accept any more excuses from her. Oh? Who's we? Shincho and I. He said he's been wanting to invite everyone out for a long time. But given the situation with his great-grandfather, he never had the time. But amazingly, on the night of the lantern rite, his great-grandfather suddenly woke up. Shincho was thrilled! And he was finally able to leave the house. So we met up right away and made a plan. Wow! So his great-grandfather's gonna be alright? Yup. They had a doctor take a look and everything. He'll be just fine. According to Shincho, his great-grandfather has been eating like Paimon since he woke up. So now, the family's biggest worry is that he'll get indigestion. Well, that's good news. But somehow doesn't paint Paimon in the best light. Don't worry, it definitely does. Your appetite represents an optimistic outlook on life. Always eat to your heart's content, lest your chopsticks wither with regret. Well said, Xiangling. Yeah, that attitude is exactly what got Paimon to where she is today. Yes, for real. Like Xiangling said, always eat till your heart's content. And don't let your chopsticks... what was it? Don't worry. Save it for the dinner table, Paimon. Oh, no problem. But where are we gonna eat?
Oh, where are we gonna eat, I wonder?
At Yulong Wharf later tonight. Shincho and the others are still out there. Oh, and Hu Tao said that we'll be joined by a special guest.
Yulong Wharf? That's not... Alright, well...
You'll see when you get there. Oh, Paimon has an idea. But she'll keep it to herself for now. Huh? Who?
I'll keep it to myself for now.
Well, we'll see who guessed right later tonight.
Time to change the time till tonight. But first I check. Alright. Change the time to tonight. 18 to 22 o'clock, so we'll just do 19.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God...
Go to Yulong Wharf. Oh good. I do have a teleport unlocked here. Has a hoarder of content. I haven't done a ton of the Chen Yu Vale stuff.
Yeah, he gets my vote too, being my ancestor and everything. Oh, and also the Silver Swallow.
Huh? Is no one gonna pick the Yunlai Angler? Even the Yuhong said that her sword fighting style comes from the Yunlai Angler's rod-wielding techniques. Oh, everyone's here already! Hu Tao, your hat! Ooh, so now you and the Traveler have matching plum branches. But, anyway, what are you all up to?
We're debating who's the best out of the 8 adepts.
There should be a 9. Director who?
Has Shincho been getting you into light novels? Come on, enough with the debate already. Everyone's here now, so let Paimon, you're up. It's time to share your grand philosophy of life with everyone.
Didn't mean to skip that.
Come on, enough with the debate already. Everyone's here now, so let's eat. Okay, one sec. It's like, always eat to your heart's content, lest you're... What was the rest again? Ah, right, yeah, that's it. Always eat to your heart's content, lest your chopsticks wither in regret. So is it time to dig in now? Paimon, did you forget about our special guest? Oh, right! Paimon remembers now! Actually, Paimon guessed who it is already, but, you know, no point in saying it out loud or anything. Yes, actually. It's obvious who it is. It's... you know who. Traveler, a little help?
Whoa! Isn't that the director of the Yunhan Opera Troupe?
Amazing. I never would have expected to see her all the way out here in Yilong Wharf.
Aw, that's so nice! She's doing a whole new performance for everyone who couldn't attend last time.
Ooh, beef between Shao and Yeilong. Report the Tianjin to the Tianjin? Nice. That sounds like Ningguang. That's a suitable response. Honestly, I would have believed that, Kaching. You could have left it at that. Zhongli. Or rather, Rex Labs. I mean, you could do that too. I guess this confirms that.
You may have uttered something to the tune of this. Though the last displays a measure of talent, it is nothing more than Shenhe or Ganyu could have achieved if placed in the same circumstances. With all of that said, I realize the name of the young lady from the funeral parlor is still unknown to me. Ah, so Hu as in butterfly, and Tao as in Tao Du. A fine name. Fitting indeed. I say, I was merely trying to liven up the mood. Why is Hu Tao permitted to make mischief while I am not?
Good to know these two are still getting along as usual. Making sure nothing else random comes up. Does not appear so. And... let's see if Hu Tao is at the funeral parlor for any last-minute addition. No. And so with that, it appears Lantern Rite has been completed. Also check if the decorations are still up. Let's see. They are not. So, having just finished Lantern Rite, a lot of people are going to look at this Lantern Rite and say, particularly for doing it in the English voice, oh, it wasn't voice acted, oh, I had to switch to a different voice so it doesn't really fit the same, it doesn't hit the same. A lot of people have said that about Natlan as well. Looking at the story for this, I have been a fan and I've always said that the first Lantern Rite was my favorite, not only due to its simply being the first Lantern Rite and the nostalgia that came with, but the story for it was great. This one gave a lot of emotion, it gave actual stakes. Obviously the other ones had stakes as well. But this is the first time we've really had death as kind of this ultimate thing that we have to deal with. Very real life kind of thing they threw in here. Now looking at, obviously the voice acting problem has affected, but that had nothing to do with the VAs. That's not the fault of Hoyoverse or the studios, the VAs or anything like that. That's just something that happened, and this just got caught in the crossfire. Lantern Rite 1 is probably now moved to my second favorite. The story for this was great, the cutscenes were great, the interactions, the history that this kind of went with. And I don't think Hoyoverse will do it, since this was a limited time event. But if they do decide to go back and maybe voice the cutscenes, I know with Natlan it's entirely possible they're going to do that. In fact, that's why I haven't done Natlan yet. Since it's a permanent event, I assume those voice lines will get re-recorded or something like that at a later date. They probably will not do it here. But this is definitely, in my opinion, the best Lantern Rite we've ever had. What Lantern Rite was your favorite? Leave it in the comments, leave it in the VOD. It has been a pleasure when this 3-hour, literally just hit 3-hour journey. And this is Blaze from Blazing Flame Studio, signing off. Happy Lantern Rite.